Alright guys, so let's look at the right way to use auto-tune if you're a beginner, and I'm going to show you the tricks. What you need to put in your mind if you want to achieve a natural vocals, and how to use auto-tune on any vocals. If you're ready, let's do this right after the intro. Yo, the name is Gosa once again, and still the solution career, providing solutions to your problems. Hit that subscribe button if you are new to this channel, turn on the notification bell, like the video, leave a comment and subscribe. Okay, so guys, we are in FL Studio and we're gonna use this particular ad lib. Alright, so the very first thing we're gonna do is to set the tempo of this ad lib, which is 128 BPM. So let's click over here, let's set 128. Super simple. And the next thing we're gonna do is to open the mixer track. As you can see, so next thing we're gonna do is to create a reverb track. Let's right click here and rename and give it a color called reverb. Next we're gonna hit the accept button. Next I'm gonna load reverb, and I'm gonna use the Valhalla vintage reverb. Let's wait for that. I'm gonna do my settings. If you don't know how to use reverb, then make sure you watch my previous videos, because I'm gonna show you the tricks that the pros are using, secret when it comes to using reverb. So how do you link our vocals to the reverb track here? Let's give it a color, change this one so that you can actually see. Subscribe to the channel if you are new here. To link our vocals to this reverb track, all you need to do is to click on the vocal track, then we're gonna click over here. Alright, so this vocal track has been routed to this. So let's listen to the reverb on our vocals first. That's crazy. Alright, let me bypass the Valhalla vintage reverb and go for the fruity reverb self, so that it's gonna make things simple for you guys. Alright, so this is the fruity reverb 2, and we're gonna control the words. And we're gonna control the amount of reverb by dragging this all the way. Then also control it from here. Next thing we're gonna do is to introduce our auto-tune. Let's use auto-tune 8.1. That's one of the oldest auto-tune, but I still love it. So now pay attention. When it comes to auto-tune, you need to know your key, right? So first thing is to set your key. But this particular ad lib is E minor, so you're going to change the scale to minor and the key to E. Alright, then the next knob that you need to pay attention is the routine speed. The routine speed is how much you want to pitch your vocals. The more you crank it up, the more auto-tune or the T-pad effect you're gonna get on your vocals. So let's exaggerate things. Listen to the vocals whilst I'm cranking the routine speed all the way up. So now you heard the difference. So the routine speed is how much you wanna auto-tune or pitch your vocals. Next knob you need to pay attention is the humanize. You see, when we push the routine speed, we mostly sound robotic, so we add a little bit humanize to it so that we can add realism to sustain notes at higher routine speed. Alright, so let's give it a little bit so that we're not gonna sound like robots. If you don't want to sound like robots when you push the routine speed, what you need to do is to give a little bit humanize. That's super simple. And the next thing that you need to pay attention is the natural vibrator if you want. For these vocals, I will not give it any natural vibrator. I don't like it. Alright, now next thing you need to do is to enable the low latency. Then also the input type, if it's a female you can go for soprano, then male you can go for alto tenor or low male. I'm gonna stick to the low male. Alright, if you don't like the pitch, you can push the pitch amount like this. So that's one thing I like about the Auto-Tune 8.1. You see, when you enable the low latency, it controls that latency on your vocals. I'm going to put this all the way up like this. Now listen. That's crazy. Let's put the routine speed all the way up. Now let me show you a trick. If you want to sound, or if you want to sound natural, always use routine speed about 20 or 30 routine speed. All right, 20 or 30 routine speed, and you're gonna sound natural. That's crazy. Let's go for 20. This is what the pros are doing. Okay, super simple. If you wanna create special vocals or unique vocals, you can play with the transpose and then the detune. That's crazy. That's super simple, guys. You can switch to the graphic modes and do a whole lot of stuff. If you want me to do a full video for you, comment in the description box and also subscribe to the channel, because in the next coming videos I'm going to take you through this. Alright, now let's listen. Before the auto-tune, this was how the vocal sound, and with the auto-tune, now that you know how to use auto-tune, watch the next video to download free auto-tune plugins. If you are a beginner and you want to save money, see you in the next video. Give this video a like. See you in the next video. Stay blessed.